Some of us have never been able to fall asleep easily. 30% of everyone around you has insomnia, or has had it in the past, or will have it in the future. That is a lot of people. So today, we're going to muddle through with very little sleep for 5 weird things about insomnia. Welcome to the channel. I have been a lifelong insomniac. My mother gave up trying to get me to go to sleep soon after birth. The only rule was I had to have the lights out and pretend to be asleep by 6 a.m. How do you sleep? Tell me down in the comments. All right, let's get into it. First, the things we should all know. Insomnia is a sleep disorder characterized by difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or experiencing non-restorative sleep, despite having the opportunity to get a full night's sleep. People with insomnia often complain of dissatisfaction with their sleep patterns, leading to fatigue, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and impaired daytime functioning. This is like looking in a mirror. Insomnia can be classified based on its duration. Acute insomnia, typically brief, often linked to a specific life event such as stress, change in environment, or traumatic experience. Chronic insomnia, lasts for a longer period, usually at least 3 to 5 nights a week for 3 months or more. Chronic insomnia may be a primary condition or a secondary to the underlying health issues. Weird thing number 5, world record for insomnia. The last recognized world record for insomnia by the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest period without sleep was set by Randy Gardner in 1964. Randy Gardner, a high school student from California, stayed awake for a total of 264 hours, which is 11 days and 25 minutes. It's important to note that this record was set under controlled conditions and as part of a scientific experiment. Gardner's feat raised concerns about the potential health risks associated with prolonged wakefulness, and as a result, Guinness World Records later removed the category to discourage attempts to break the record due to serious health implications of extended sleep deprivation. Weird thing number 4, famous insomniacs. Winston Churchill. The former British Prime Minister Winston Churchill was known for his erratic sleep patterns and often worked late into the night. He referred to his periods of insomnia as having a rendezvous with insomnia. Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France during the 18th century, Marie Antoinette, reportedly struggled with insomnia. Her turbulent life during the French Revolution and the anxiety surrounding her fate may have contributed to her difficulty in getting a restful night's sleep. Mark Twain, aka Samuel Clemens, the American author and humorist Mark Twain, best known for his novels like The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, often had difficulty sleeping. He humorously remarked on his insomnia in his writings and speeches. Weird thing number 3, common causes. The most common causes of insomnia often involve a combination of factors, and individual experiences do vary. However, 3 widespread contributors to insomnia include stress and anxiety. Persistent stress and anxiety are major culprits of insomnia. An overactive mind, constant worry, or the inability to relax due to life events, work pressures, or personal concerns can lead to difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep. Poor sleep hygiene. Habits and behaviors that interfere with a healthy sleep routine are often a common cause for insomnia. This includes irregular sleep schedules, inconsistent bedtime routines, excessive screen time before bed, and sleeping in an uncomfortable environment. Now, I recently got a smart ring. It tracks my sleep patterns. There is definitely something to sleep hygiene. Underlying medical conditions. Various medical conditions can contribute to insomnia. Chronic pain conditions, arthritis, gastrointestinal disorders, respiratory issues, and neurological disorders can disrupt sleep patterns. Additionally, conditions like depression and other mental health disorders are closely linked to insomnia. Weird thing number 2, insomnia treatments. The treatment for insomnia often involves a combination of lifestyle changes, behavioral interventions, and in some cases, medical approaches. So here are 3 common treatments for insomnia. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, also known as CBTI. CBTI is a structured and evidence-based therapeutic approach designed to address the underlying thoughts, behaviors, and patterns contributing to insomnia. It focuses on changing negative thought patterns and establishing healthier sleep habits. CBTI has been shown to be effective in treating both acute and chronic insomnia. Sleep medications. In some cases, healthcare providers may prescribe medications to help manage insomnia. These medications may include sedative hypnotics, such as benzodiazepines or non-benzodiazepines, or other drugs with sleep-inducing properties. However, these medications are typically used very cautiously due to potential side effects and the risk of dependency. Lifestyle and sleep hygiene changes. Adopting healthier sleep habits can significantly improve sleep quality. This includes maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, optimizing the sleep environment, cool, dark, quiet, avoiding stimulants like caffeine and nicotine close to bedtime, and limiting screen time before bed. Regular exercise, when done earlier in the day, can also contribute to better sleep. And finally, weird thing number 1, fatal familial insomnia, also known as FFI. This is an extremely rare and fatal genetic disorder. It is inherited in an autosomal dominant manner, meaning that an affected person has a 50% chance of passing the gene mutation to their offspring. FFI is characterized by a progressive degeneration of certain brain structures, particularly the thalamus, and this degeneration leads to severe sleep disturbances, autonomic nervous system dysfunction, and various neurological symptoms. The condition typically results in death within a few months to a few years from the onset of symptoms. Individuals with FFI experience profound and untreatable insomnia. The disorder is marked by the inability to achieve deep, restorative sleep, resulting in a complete disruption of the sleep-wake cycle. As the disease progresses, affected individuals may also develop psychiatric symptoms, motor abnormalities, and other neurological issues. There's currently no cure for FFI, and treatment options are limited to alleviating symptoms rather than addressing the underlying cause. Well, that's it for today's episode. And like I said, I've been a lifelong insomniac, and there were several bits of info I never even heard of. So let me know anything you liked or hated down in the comments. If you feel up to it, please share the video on your social media. I'd appreciate it. And if you're still watching, today's code word is go to bed. Put that in the comments to get yourself a refreshing night's sleep. Take care, and let's be careful out there.